Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today we've got something a little bit different here. We're going to be building Union Pacific X50, the prototype for the first generation of the gas turbine locomotives. Union Pacific went through 3 different generations of these gas turbines, but this one is the prototype for the first generation. It had a gas turbine engine in it, which is basically like a jet engine instead of a diesel engine. I decided to build the prototype because this was the only one that had a cab on each end like this, and I thought it was pretty unique. So let's get right into it here. So as usual, the first step is to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler, and we'll get it attached up here. Then we're going to come underneath it, and we're going to put a dark oak fence gate for an air hose. Behind that, we're going to make a 2x3 of cyan terracotta in the middle of the rails. 1 block behind that and out to the side, we need to get an upside down deep slate brick stair on both sides, facing this way. Then cyan terracotta above it, and another upside down stair on the second block up, facing that way. Then we're going to put a right side up stair on these 2 front corners, like that. Then cyan terracotta on either side of the coupler, because this had an aerodynamic fairing that closed over the coupler. Then we're going to take out a block of netherite for the wheel, and skip 2 blocks back from the front of this. Get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take polished deep slate blocks in a row of 4 and make that 3 wide. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to skip 1 block forward and another set of netherite wheels, because this thing ran on 4 trucks. Then another 4 rows of 3 polished deep slate blocks and another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, a sideways fence gate on both sides between there, and open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels on this end. Then we're going to take out a stone brick stair here, and on this end we're going to put it upside down facing this way, on this end upside down facing the other way. Same thing on this truck, so upside down facing this end here, upside down facing this end here. Then we do the same thing on the other side of the truck here. Then once we have that, we're going to take a stone brick slab and put 2 of them across the bottom hitbox on the middle of the side of the truck here. Same thing on this side, so 2 here and 2 here. Then we're going to go down the side and we're going to put a hopper in front of each wheel. Same thing over here, so hoppers on the sides of all these wheels. Then we're going to come on top with cyan terracotta, and we're going to fill in this top middle 3, coming down to the end of both of these trucks. Just keep bringing it back here. And for now, we'll stop above where these fence gates on the end are. Then we're going to go back to a stone brick slab, and on the sides of the trucks, we're going to run a row of slabs on top of the truck going from wheel to wheel on each of the trucks. We'll come over here and do the same thing. So a row of slabs here, and a row of slabs here. In front of this, we're going to put 2 rows of chiseled, polished black stone. We'll come underneath and put 2 rows on bottom too. Then we'll extend it out by 1 block to the side here, and extend it out to the side over here as well. Then we'll put 4 stone buttons on the sides of those, and same thing on the other side here. Now we'll come in front of this with polished black stone, and we're going to make 2 rows of 3. We'll also swing around on bottom and put 2 rows of 3 on bottom of it as well. Then, on these bottom blocks in this corner, we're going to put a player head on each side. In front of that, we're going to put iron bars. So an iron bar here, and an iron bar here. Above that, 2 polished black stone on the top outside edges of both sides. Then, coming off these top side edges, we're going to put a row of outward facing polished black stone stairs on each side. And we're actually going to make it 4 blocks long on each side. Then we're going to swing around with polished black stone and fill in the bottom middle 3 to the end of this. We can also fill in this top. Then we're going to come on bottom here, and we're going to wrap this whole section in iron bars. And we're going to come forward 1 and right across the front of this. And then back up this side. And then 3 polished black stone across this top middle on the end here. Now we're going to do our third truck, so come on the rail and skip 1 block in front of this. We need to get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then 4 rows of 3 polished deep slate. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then skip another block in front of it for the 4th truck, another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle, and another 4 rows of 3 polished deep slate. Then a final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we'll open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, sideways fence gates in these gaps, and we'll open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here. Then we're going to come through on the side of the truck, and everywhere there's a wheel, we're going to put a hopper on the side of it. Same thing over on this side. A hopper in front of all 4 of these wheels. Then we're going to take out stone brick stairs, and we're going to put them upside down facing this way here, spin around and upside down facing this way here. Do the same thing on this truck, and then we'll go do the other side. So upside down stair facing this way here, upside down facing this way on this end. Then 1 facing this way here, and 1 that way on this end. Then we're going to take out stone brick slabs and put 2 of them on the side on the bottom hit boxes. Same thing over here, so 2 slabs here and 2 slabs here. Then we're going to come on top and go back to cyan terracotta. And we're going to fill the top middle 3 coming down both of these trucks with cyan terracotta. Just keep bringing it down here, and we'll stop above where the fence gates are for now. Then back to a stone brick slab, and on top of the truck on the side, we run a line of slabs from wheel to wheel on each truck. Then we'll do the same thing on this side, so a line of slabs here, and a line of slabs here. In front of this, 1 more row of 3 cyan terracotta. Then come around like this with deep slate brick stairs and an upside down deep slate brick stair facing this way on both sides. Then cyan terracotta and a line of 5 in front of that, and another upside down deep slate brick stair on both sides underneath that here. Then on the bottom in front of it, a right side up deep slate brick stair facing this way on both sides, and then a 3x2 of cyan terracotta. Then we can put a single cyan terracotta in the middle because there's a fairing that covers the coupler. Now we're going to come on top of this on this 3rd block up, put 2 cyan terracotta here, 3 across the front, and 2 here. Then we can fill in this top middle 3 on the 3rd layer up with cyan terracotta and bring it all the way down to the other end of the locomotive. When we get down here, we're going to put 2 on the side, 3 across the front, and 2 on this side. And actually, I'm going to knock out these top corner ones and put a deep slate brick stair. And we'll go down to the other end and do that same thing. So I'm going to knock out these corner ones and put a deep slate brick stair. And like I said, this has a fairing that closes over the coupler, but I'm going to delete that and put a dark oak stair for the actual coupler. And I'm going to put dark oak fence gate under it for an airline. And then we'll put cyan terracotta on either side for the open fairing, because I know that I'm going to end up having more locomotives coupled on the front of this. Then we're going to take red nether brick stairs and we're going to run it on this top outside edge, going end to end on both sides of the locomotive. And actually we're going to change these top corner ones back to cyan terracotta. The stairs aren't going to work for how I want to build the front end here. So come down here and do the same thing. Change these top stairs back to cyan terracotta. Now we're going to build the nose of the locomotive. So we're going to come on the front end here and we're going to take out yellow concrete. Put a yellow concrete on each side and 3 across the middle. Then 3 lapis lazuli in the middle and yellow on each side. And then a 3rd layer of yellow concrete above all 5 of these blocks here. Then we'll come down and do the same thing on the other end because there's a cab on each end. Here I forgot something, we need to put 3 cyan terracotta right there. Then we'll do the same thing, a layer of yellow, 3 lapis lazuli in the middle, yellow on each side, and a 3rd layer of yellow concrete above it. Then we'll swing around on the sides here and put another column of yellow concrete on each side. And then we'll do the same thing down on this end. So a column of yellow concrete here and here. Now we'll take out dark prismarine stairs and we'll make a row across the back of it like this here and extend out slabs to the nose and actually knock out the middle stair. And we're going to make that a double row of slabs. Then fill in these corners with dark prismarine slabs. Now we have to go do the same thing on the other end. So come down here. And we'll put 2 stairs here, 2 stairs here. And then a row of double slabs coming up to the front of the nose. And then fill in these with a single layer of slabs. Now come behind this here. And on each side, we're going to take yellow concrete and we're going to end up making a 4x4. Once we have that, we'll put 2 white stained glass across the front, yellow concrete, and 2 more white glass. Then 2 white stained glass panes on the side and a yellow concrete behind it. Same thing over there. So our cab looks like that, and we'll come down and do the same thing over here. So we'll put a 4x4 of yellow concrete on each side. Then 2 white stained glass block across the front, yellow concrete, 2 more white glass. Then 2 white stained glass panes on each side, and a yellow concrete behind it. Now we have to do our ladders to get into the cabs. So behind here, don't put it there, that's too high. We're going to put 3 upside down oak stairs in a column. And we'll knock out the slab under it and put an upside down blackstone polished stair. Same thing here. So knock that out, upside down polished blackstone, and 3 upside down oak stairs. Then we'll do the same thing for the other cab. So we'll knock out this block, upside down polished blackstone, 3 upside down oak stairs. And 1 more corner to go here. Knock out that slab, upside down polished blackstone, 3 upside down oak stairs. Then behind the stairs on each side, we're going to put a column of 5 yellow concrete. Like I said, make it 5 high so it reaches the same level on the other side of the door here. In front of that, 3 yellow concrete on each side, and then 2 deep slate tile walls. Same thing here, 3 yellow concrete, 2 deep slate tile walls. Then we'll come do the same thing down here. So in front of the door, we're going to put a column of 5 yellow concrete. Same thing over here. Then 3 yellow concrete and 2 deep slate tile walls on top of that on each side. Then we'll come behind here on each side and we're going to extend out 3 back of yellow concrete and all the way up to the top with it. Same thing here. Then behind that on bottom, we're going to go ahead and put 3 more yellow concrete coming back. And 3 over on that side, and then another row of 3 on top of those. Then we're going to take deep slate tile wall, and we're going to fill it to the top of that section on each side with deep slate tile wall. Behind that, we're going to put a full column of yellow concrete coming up. So right here, come all the way to the top with yellow concrete, and same thing here. Then behind it, we're going to extend the yellow concrete out by 4 and 2 rows high. Then back to deep slate tile wall and fill all the way to the top with deep slate tile wall. Do the same thing over here. So 4 by 3 of deep slate tile wall coming all the way to the top. Once we've done that, we're going to move down to the other cab and start from there. So in front of this, a column of yellow concrete all the way to the top. Same thing on this other side. Then, behind it, a 3 by 2 of yellow concrete on each side. Above those, bring it all the way to the top with deep slate tile walls on both sides. Then in front of that, a single column of yellow concrete coming all the way to the top on both sides. Then a column of 2 on each side, and deep slate tile walls all the way to the top on each side. Then this middle gap here, we're just going to fill in all the way to the top with yellow concrete until it meets up on this other side here. We do the same thing over here, just fill this whole gap with yellow concrete right up to the top. Just keep it coming here until this is all filled in. Now we're going to take out an oak door, put one in this gap here, and one on the other side. And then one in this gap on this end, and same thing on the other side. Then we're going to switch to oak stairs and come on top of the windshield here. And they're going to be facing forward here. Then we're going to wrap it around the corner, and we're going to bring it up the side until it's 2 blocks past where the door is. Same thing on this side, sideways stairs, until it's 2 blocks past the door. Then we'll come down here and do this cab. So 5 across the front facing this way. And then wrap around the corner and bring it 2 blocks past the door. The same thing over here. Then we can fill this section in between the stairs with yellow concrete. Right up to the front. We'll do the same thing down here. Fill in this middle 3 with yellow concrete till you get to the back of these oak stairs. Then we're going to switch to cyan terracotta, and we're going to fill in the entire rest of the middle 3 of the roof with cyan terracotta. Then on the outside edge, we're going to run a line of outward facing deep slate brick stairs all the way down the top till it meets up with these oak stairs down here. We can do the same thing over here. So start here with deep slate brick stairs and bring it all the way down the side till it meets up with the stairs on the other end. Now we're going to come on top of the cab in the very middle, and in the first 2 blocks of yellow concrete we're going to open back-to-back oak fence gates for a horn, and we'll come do the same thing down on the top of this cab here. Next we're going to take out deep slate brick slabs and run a row of 3 across the edge of the yellow section. Same thing right here. Run a row of 3 across right here. Swing around on this side of the front, and at the back of this first big section of deep slate brick walls down there, put a flower pot. 1 block behind the flower pot, put 2 rows of 3 smokers for the exhaust. This thing had a big exhaust because there's a turbine engine in there. Then a row of oak trapdoors. Then skip forward to where there's this single wall section, put an oak trapdoor on each side, and a deep slate brick slab in the middle, and then 1 coming backwards like that. Skip 2 blocks in front of it and 2 deep slate brick slabs right there. Then 2 flower pots right there. Then in this section here, we're actually going to knock out this 3x4 of the roof. This is where the air intakes were, and we're going to fill that gap with deep slate tile block. Then we'll come up on this back cab, back with our deep slate brick slabs here. We're going to come 1 forward in the middle and then 2 off to the side like that. Now we're going to come down on the side of the nose here, and we're going to take out a dark oak sign for the number plate. And the number for this one is going to be X50, because like I said, this is the first generation prototype. Then we're going to hit it with white dye and a glow ink sac. We'll do the same thing over on this side. So get a sign up here with X50. And then hit that with white dye and a glow ink sac. Then we got to put the number plates down on the other end here. So come down on this nose, and another sign with X50. Same thing, hit it with white dye and a glow ink sac. And 1 more to go. 1 on this corner with X50. And hit it with white dye and a glowing ink sac. Now swing around on the center top of the nose, 2 glow item frames with glowstone for the headlight and the Mars light. Do the same thing down here. So 2 glow item frames in the middle with glowstone in them. Now we're going to take out iron bars for the grab rails on the sides of the ladder and put a column of iron bars on both sides of the door, extending all the way down to the same level as that black stone stair. Come over here, do the same thing for this door. Just extend a column of iron bars down on each side. And then we have to do the other side of the locomotive. So go ahead and come around. A column of iron bars on each side of this door. And 1 more door to go. A column of iron bars on each side of this door coming down. Now we have to make a lot of banners, and we'll do it in sections here because we don't have enough room in our inventory. So get out a loom and come into it. We're going to use a yellow banner and red dye. We're going to put a horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, and then a diagonal. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, vertical on the right. Then we're going to switch over to yellow dye, and we're going to put a yellow border around both of these. This represents the number 50, and we're going to come up on the side of the nose here and put 50 right here. Then we got to do the same thing over here. So put 50 right here. And then we have to do the other nose. So 50 right here. And then 50 on this corner. Then we're going to head down back into our loom. So go ahead and come back into it here with a yellow banner again in red dye. We put a vertical on the left, a vertical on the right, horizontal on bottom, new banner. Vertical on the left, vertical on the right, diagonal, new banner. Vertical in the middle, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. Then we'll switch over to yellow dye and we'll put a yellow border around all of these new banners we just made. Then we're going to come and put the word Union on the side of the locomotive. So come over on this side and we're going to start under this first big vent section and we're going to spell out the word Union. And then we have to put it on the other side here. So we're going to come up and over. And on this side, it's going to be one over from that single column of vents there. Spell the word Union here. Now we're going to come into our inventory and clear out some of these banners here that we don't need, so we have space for the next set. Keep the letter I because we need that banner. Then we'll come back into our loom here, and same thing. A yellow banner in red dye, a vertical on the left, top half red, new banner. Vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle, new banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, new banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. Then we'll switch to yellow dye and we'll go ahead and take all these new banners and we'll put a yellow border around those as well. Then we'll come up on the side of the locomotive with these new banners. We'll skip 2 blocks over from the word Union and we'll go ahead and use these banners to spell out Pacific. We'll do the same thing over here. So come on over, skip 2 blocks in front of the word Union, and spell out Pacific. Now we just have one more banner to go here. So we're going to come back into our loom again, this time with a white banner, and we're going to use red dye and put red stripes on it. Then switch to blue dye and make the top half blue. And this is for the UP shield logo, and that goes right in the middle of the nose here. And we'll also put one in the middle of the nose down on this end here. Now we can work on the interior. So we're going to come inside here and we're going to take out smooth stone slabs. Put it coming across where these doors are and start bringing this slab floor forward. Up here, we're going to put a double row of slabs underneath the window. And then we'll also put 2 slabs in the middle for a control stand and a lever here and here. Then we'll take a glow item frame here and here with compasses in them for gauges. Turn around and put a stair on each side to be seats. Then we have to do the same thing over here. So fill in under this window and then start filling in this floor with smooth stone slabs. On this one I opted not to do the door down into the nose just so we could have a control stand. So 2 glow item frames with compasses, another 2 slabs here with levers on it, and then turn around and put in your stairs for seats. Then we'll come behind here and extend this back by 1 more row of slabs. We're going to swing around this way, put an observer on the bottom middle, and then we'll put a glowstone on the top middle. We'll do the same thing down on this end. So extend this out another row. Get an observer in the middle here. And I was having some trouble placing it. Now we got it facing the right way. Put a glowstone above it. Then come around behind this and put a door here and a door on this side. Do the same thing down here. So a door here. Make sure it's up on that front like that. And a door here. Now come down in here with netherite and put it just below where the vent ends right there. And we're going to fill in this whole floor with netherite, coming all the way down till it meets up with the other end here. Just keep bringing it down. And we'll stop right here. Now we're going to build some stairs. So put a smooth stone slab on each side, and we'll start extending the middle slabs out all the way up to the ceiling. This middle row of slabs needs to extend out by 3 blocks. Then we'll put a door here and here, and we'll stack slabs above the door up to the ceiling. Then we got to come do the same thing down here. So put slabs on each side and a row of 3 slabs coming down the middle and all the way up to the ceiling. Then a door here and here, and slabs above the door. Now we'll do the engine room. So skip 1 block in front of these doors. In the middle, we're going to put a row of 4 cauldrons coming back on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then above that, we're going to take a waxed block of copper and get a row of 4, and then another row of 4 on top. Then we're going to stand on the bottom and take out wax cut copper stairs and put 4 upside down facing this way here. Then 1 on the end facing that way, 4 facing this way on this side. Behind that, 2 sideways lightning rods. Then we're going to run a row of 6 stone brick walls down the middle. Above that, we're going to put a row of polished deep slate. And above that, a row of polished deep slate slabs. Then in front of this, we put waxed copper on the middle and coming up to the top with an upside down stair on each side like that. Also extend it to the bottom, and then we're going to do another column with stairs coming to each side, just like we did on the other one. In front of that, we're going to put netherite in the middle, coming down in a row of 5. Then we'll come on top, put a block in the middle, up to the ceiling, and then 2 coming off the top this way, and then 2 coming off the top this way. In these gaps, we're going to put a stone brick wall. 2 here, and 2 here. And now our engine room is completed. And there we have it, folks. We've completed Union Pacific number X50, the prototype for the gas turbine locomotive series. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.